This is Shaun Sport in podcast form.
Oh, time to catch up with our West Coast Eagle, Jeremy McGovern. He's just come. He's just got up from a big night from Studio 146, Gov. And he's on his way home. G'day, Gov.
From Albany.
How are we?
Where are you at the moment, Gov?
I'm just outside of Kojonup at the moment, pulled over on the side of the road.
Koji.
Is it just you? Have you got the kids in the car?
Nah, it's just me. I've just I did a quick trip last night. Unfortunately, I didn't get to Studio 146, not open on a Thursday night, but or Wednesday night, sorry.
Yeah.
But no, I just did a quick trip down. I'll pick up a car from my father-in-law. Has a car dealership down here, and we just need to pick up a car, so I've quickly banged down and driving it back today.
So do you just swing into a roadhouse and get yourself a sneaky cheese sausage?
Nah, the old gov definitely would have demolished the Bay Marie. For sure.
What would the old gov have bought from the Bay Marie?
I would have hit a pie for sure.
Yeah.
I would have got a choc milk.
Yeah.
And probably wash it down with a chicken cheese crumb sausage.
Wash it down.
You got to get the
Wash it
double.
down.
Chicken cheese sausages are amazing, aren't they?
I had to stop and get my daughter a chicken cheese
Had
sausage
to.
yesterday.
Had to.
Yeah.
What?
That was her afternoon. It was
Hey,
a thing
it's a
for
snack.
afternoon snacks. She wanted it.
Hey, Gov, you might be well across this, but do you know about the Bannister Roadhouse?
Yeah, the Bannister Roadhouse
What
was
is
the
it?
second home on the way down.
Yeah.
Far out, it's amazing.
So it just looks like a regular roadhouse. You go inside and it is a full-on gourmet bakery. It is
Ooh,
next
I like the
level.
sound of that.
The stuff in there is so good. Don't stop
Yeah,
at
they've-
North Bannister. It's
Yeah,
Bannister.
I think they've won a few awards.
Yeah.
I did see someone sent me the other day that I think Mount Barker Bakery has won a prize for one of the best pies going around at the moment. So I was tempted to stop in and have a look.
I
but,
bet you
It's
are.
now a 6-hour journey.
Any bottles of whiskey?
Yeah.
Because you can drop into the distillery down there that make their own.
yeah, lime burners
Lime
down there.
burners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've got a bit of that at home, so that was all good. And the other one's the Wilson Brewery down there. They've got the Albany beers down there, so
There we go.
always swing past it and
got
grab
it
a carton
covered.
of them on the way back.
What are we listening to on our drive? A podcast, or are we playing some rocking tunes?
Yeah, I'm very not mainstream. I guess everyone listens to Joe Rogan. I'm a Joe Rogan fan.
Joe Rogan!
Jesus. Hang
Yeah.
up on him.
He does some good sport
Yeah.
interviews.
Oh,
I'll
my
give you
God.
that.
Gov. I know he's the
Love
most
it.
popular podcaster in the world, but I thought you were better than that.
Do you agree with
Nah.
everything that Joe Rogan says, though?
No, I don't.
Okay.
But that's
Oh,
the
but
thing.
that's
I don't think he doesn't push. That's what I like about him. He actually gets a lot of people in with different opinions and different ideas. And no, I reckon he's amazing. I love
There's
his.
some great sporting ones that I've
Yeah.
listened to along the journey.
How about that, though? Meghan Markle has knocked him off the top of the Spotify
Has she?
pedestal. Yeah, and
That's huge.
he is the king of
Yeah.
Spotify.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Amazing.
unbelievable.
Hey, Gar, there's a lot going on in the footy world, and there's a bit to do with your club. Firstly, Nick Natanuli's signing on for a couple of years.
Yep.
I'm not sure if he'll play
Yep.
2 years, but he certainly. So that's good news for you guys. You, no doubt, you love the big guy. But
Yeah.
Junior Rioli walking out the door.
Yeah,
It
Did you see
stings,
that
doesn't
coming?
it? Stings.
mate. Look, to be honest, I didn't see it coming. No one really knew much about it.
Yeah.
And then obviously he did the his press conference on the side of the road in Port Adelaide, or in Adelaide there, and that's when we all sort of found out. So, mate, look, of course, obviously disappointed. I reckon he's an outstanding player, and definitely someone we'd love to keep around the footy club. But also at the same time, you got to understand he's got to do the right thing by himself and his family, which I respect. I'm sure the footy club respects as well. But at the same time,
Yeah.
we would have loved to have keep him, and we stuck by him through some tough times. So it does hurt a little bit.
What about for some of the other guys? I probably you would have heard by now some guys who will not be playing on next year. Do you find it a hard period when you're at a football club? When
It's hard to look people in the eye.
Well, it's 20% of your
Yeah.
workforce gets the lemon and sauce every year.
Yeah, no, it definitely is a tough time of the year, and the thing that sucks for us is most of the boys are all away, and everyone's all over the country, so all over the world at the moment. So, and then you cop your message or your update on who's either been delisted or who's re-signed and stuff. It's great for the blokes who've been re-signed, but then there's blokes you probably won't ever see again. It does make it hard, but it's just the industry we're in,
Yeah.
and that's what I think people don't quite understand. You go from having a contract and everything's all great to overnight you're done and you're gone and you're out the door and moving on to something else.
Gov, is there an unlucky locker that people don't want to go near because that person always gets The arse.
Oh. No, that's actually not about. I haven't looked into it. I'm sure there would be one.
I reckon, Nath, you'd almost find that they're the high numbers.
Yes.
Are the ones that are rotating door.
Yeah, but there has to be
there
have to be a number that gets hit the most.
Yeah.
And that'll be the one.
That'd be good
Yeah,
to find out for us.
Yeah.
If you can find that out, that'd be great for us.
Okay.
Sounds like a job.
We will retire it for a couple of years.
Yes.
So does that mean research is okay? Well, we're out.
Oh, we're out. Yeah, definitely.
Shaun, you get on that. You're the sports journalist.
yeah.
I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, sports chance. Yeah, he's right onto it. Gav, I note that so you went to Albany. Dom Sheed's in Marseille in France.
Similar.
Doesn't seem fair. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. It's sort of like for like, I guess. Albany and Marseille or whatever it is in Italy or Spain or whatever.
France.
France. There you go. Yeah, it's like for like. I'm sure it's exactly like this, pissing down overcast and windy as hell.
Yeah, probably.
His
South Coast of
Instagram
France.
looks like he's having a terrible time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's shocking. I bet he's having a shocking time.
Hey, Gav, while we've got you, just quickly give us your tips. Brisbane versus Geelong tomorrow. I think you were going for Melbourne last time, but...
Oh, mate, I've had a shocker. I'll tell you that. I was Richmond, I was Melbourne, I was everyone else, everyone who's won. I'm going to stay with the favourites. I'll go with Geelong.
Okay, and the other game is between Sydney and Collingwood.
Yeah, I'll stay with Sydney, but that'd be a big game.
Yeah.
Look, the way Collingwood are going at the moment, I wouldn't be surprised if they won, but I'll stick with the favourites and be
Sydney
boring.
at home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard to beat.
Yep.
I don't think Buddy Franklin will get a kick, but the rest of them will, and away we go.
All right, everyone, we have to let him get back on the road. He's not making good time with
That's
this
right.
stuff.
So hit that Bannister Roadhouse just in time for morning tea. Good on you, Gav.
Gav.
I'll let you know how the pies go down.
Oh, no, if there's something really good there,
Feel
get
free
three
to
more, chuck them in the freezer, and we'll...
Drop 'em in.
Try them next
We'll get
time
them going
we see
next
ya.
week, yeah.
Jeez, mate.
I'll swing and pass.
Yeah, we got a pie warmer. We're good to go. Thanks, Gav.
All right.
Shaun Sport in podcast form.
This has been on the cards for a little while, over a couple of weeks now, that James Hird has been offered an interview and to go through the interview process at the Essendon Football Club. Natalie's already shaking her
my head.
And it's interesting that you might have heard comments of Ross Lyons saying about 10 days ago, why aren't you going for the job? And he said it's a job for Essendon people. When you're an outsider, you might as well just go there and copy a 2-year contract and find the door, because that's where you're going to get sent, because you're not part of their
Is there no one
clique.
better than the guy that oversaw the darkest period in that club's history? Is there no one better?
Is there a chance for resurrection?
What about David Warner?
What a combination. Here's the answer from James Hird.
These people
David
that have
Warner.
been linked with scandals are now
Yes.
up for top jobs. Is that not hilarious?
Absolutely.
James
don't know where
Hird,
it's-
what do you think?
So this is so interesting, and I was hearing Jared Waitley, who says they shouldn't go down this path because all it does is bring up the past,
Oh,
right?
yes.
So he gets out. But I think the Essendon people are like, they believe that James,
Was innocent.
as a coach, was probably inept in his duties to know exactly what's happening around the club.
Yes.
But that had nothing to...
He wasn't the one
he wasn't the one,
administering
blah, blah, blah.
the stuff. Yeah.
They
I
all
understand
say-
what you're saying,
Yeah.
but as the head coach, it is your job. It is your job. And he knew the reputation of the guy that was doing it. And they had to
time,
win at
yeah.
any
Yeah.
cost.
In time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like here at Nova, our boss Dave McClung should know that Shaun sells stolen TVs from the basement,
But he doesn't. Is that what you're
but
saying?
Dave doesn't. So that's on
Yeah.
Dave. That's not good management.
That's just bad.
Remember that when
leadership,
I told you that was just between us?
Oh, when the red
It's okay,
lights
no
off.
one's
When the red
listening.
lights off.
Yes, yes.
Okay, sorry. There's red light conversations. and
Anyway,
there's
Harry,
no
can we
red
just
light
edit that
conversations.
for
Yeah, we'll edit that out.
post-production?
Don't
Thanks,
worry
mate.
about it.
Not too good.
So this is really, really interesting. And he seems like he's going to be certainly one of the front runners. Okay, so if you put the pool of guys in, which they've got about 4 or 5 blokes they're down to at the moment, including James Hird. And how can you maintain it being impartial in this situation, either good or bad?
Well, you can't. You can't. You can't be impartial with that.
But
What
also,
happens if he interviews and just puts on an absolute clinic?
Also, I mean, he hasn't done any coaching in.
He's
since
been at
then.
GWS
Has he?
for a couple of years, yeah.
As an assistant.
Yeah.
yeah, but anyone can get a job at a bottle shop.
Yeah.
Very good. They actually got the
It's
same
been bad
colours
in
too,
the
would you believe
drive-thru.
it?
Yeah.
The Giants have got the same colours.
What it does is just reattaches all of the controversy from what happened back to that team.
How would you be as a player in that situation? I get that the
Yeah.
hierarchy and the Essendon fans or whatever, but as a player,
No, the players will be absolutely fine with it now.
do you
Yeah.
think-
Yeah, I
Oh, they'd
reckon.
be fine with
I
it.
reckon
Yeah.
that player group, they bring in James Hird. They'll
Yeah.
go. This is out. This is it.
Yeah.
We're on.
Yeah.
We are on. James Hird's
Yeah.
going to lead us to
Exactly.
our next titles.
After each
It's on.
training session, get him on the quiet and say, "Can you get me some of the good stuff?" I'm going for a Brownlow this
He'll
year,
say-
thanks. I
Yeah.
need 14cc stack.
He'll say, I haven't got any, but I know a guy. So it's going to be
Interesting.
really
Who are the
interesting
other
how it plays
candidates
out.
in the running? Do we know
Adam
him?
Uze is one of them.
Yep.
He interviewed for the GWS Giants job. And I think at this stage, Leon Cameron is another one.
Oh.
They said they were looking for an experienced coach.
Yes.
James Hird seems like this is it.
Well,
the comeback is on.
Leon Cameron's an experienced coach too.
He is.
Yeah.
He is. We'll wait and see.
Interesting.
Shaun Sport in podcast form.
Oh, we're hitting in the mighty Dockers. Can they bounce back? Not only in actually, the women's need to bounce back for the last couple of weeks, but the women need to fly the flag for the men, I
Hey, it's
feel,
true.
and they can do this.
Can I just say something right now? We've always heard this version of the Dockers theme. Are we going to get one where women are singing it?
No, we're not.
Why?
Well, why do they have to?
Well,
It's just
why
a song.
not? Because
Yeah.
now they're being represented.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that
Why
means
wouldn't
that-
there be a woman's
Well,
version?
every song that you hear on the radio, there could be a woman's version of that song and a men's version of the song. What's the difference?
There can
Because
be.
it's a team song.
Yeah, it's a
that
team song.
Where there's both a men's and a
And a
women's
women's
team.
team.
I think it represents everybody.
Well, when the women's team win, they sing the song.
Yeah.
In the club rooms.
What do you
Yeah,
think,
what's wrong with
Gabby
that?
O'Sullivan?
Hello, Gabby.
Gabby, what do you started an argument?
We're good.
Oh, God, having heard my teammates sing, I'd like to steer very clear from that one.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you do? Would you like to see a recorded female version of it?
Well, if we get a win this Saturday, you can stick your little voice recorder in there and play that if you want.
Yeah, that'll be going off.
Nailed it.
I don't know.
We like it. We like the original one.
Yeah?
We love it.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, hopefully, Gabby, the number one thing is you get the victory over the Pies. The Pies took care of the men just the other day and ended their season. Hopefully, you guys can show them what it's all about this weekend.
No, absolutely. It's actually Carlton, Shaun, but that's all right. No, they're having an okay start to the season, but we've had some good wins against them in the past. So hopefully, get over them again this weekend.
Well, I'm all over the facts here, so
Yes.
that's a good start.
Hey, Gabby, we obviously have expectations. You guys have done so well in previous seasons, you know, and Trent Cooper, who is your coach, is also a member of the Nova family.
He
His
is.
wife works here. So we feel very invested in your success.
Yep.
It's been a bit of a rough start to the season, it's safe to say.
Yeah, no, you're right, and not an excuse. We have had a little bit of a rough pre-season, losing, the likes of Ebony Antonio. That just brings so much to the team, and Kiara Bowers and Hayley Miller having limited pre-seasons with, injury and illness, and I think sometimes we take for granted having those girls out on the field with us, and I think we'll gel together a little bit more. And I think if you guys saw the game on the weekend, and with the way that we're training, we're definitely improving quite a lot rapidly. So yeah, we're going to try and go on a bit of a streak here.
Well, I hope so. It was a close one between the Western Bulldogs, but you're right. There has been a lot of injuries to key players this year. So you're one of the key players, right? Have you ever thought, what does your sister do? Could you bring her into the mix? You've got a twin.
Oh, she would absolutely love that you've just said that, because I don't know. I'm at the point now where I don't know if she's serious or not. But every single time I see her, she says, "Can you please go talk to Trent? Talk to Trent. Talk to Trent." This girl has never picked up a football before. She's a great netballer, but she's never picked up a footballer.
Yes.
We do look alike because we're twins.
Yes.
But I think you'd probably find out pretty quickly that it's not me.
But how good would that be if she was good, right?
Yes.
And then you were injured, and then they just take you into the change rooms, and then she just steps
slot
out of the
her.
showers and then
Yes.
slots into the
I
game.
know that would be amazing. And in the past, we've had, I think, something crazy like 6 or 7 twins on the team at one point. But
That's
the
like
only,
having a spare team.
Yeah, that's like
that's
like some circus stuff there.
A bench and a half. But Mickey Hyde on our team, her twin's quite a handy footballer. So I don't know if Freo have thought about that, if Mickey's ever hurt herself. But
Gabby, what's your sister's name?
Jenna.
So it'd be so funny because you'd know when Jenna's on there because Jenna starts goal attacking
Yeah,
people.
that's right.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Hey, Gabby, now that we got you, I was just checking out. I didn't know that you spent all that time over in the US going to uni, and I always thought what it would be like to be in a big-time program, and you were playing basketball over there. What was that kind of time in your life like?
Yeah, no, it was pretty cool, and I'm glad I did it. I wasn't at one of those really big universities. It was actually probably on the smaller side, but for me, playing basketball every day and 2 workouts a day was a bit of an eye-opener, and it probably taught me a bit of a work ethic and discipline and things like that. But it also, made me appreciate home a lot more, and when you get to see your family every day, it's good to come home to them. But no, it's pretty cool. Loved it.
I suppose an Australian over there would have stuck out a bit. Was everyone walking up and saying, "G'day"?
Oh gosh, yeah. No one believes this at the club now because I could talk to a wall, but I was quite shy before I went over there because Jenna was my little right hand man that answered everything for me. So over there I couldn't hide, and everyone wanted to hear me speak. And to my club's dismay, it's made me a really confident person now.
What a legacy. Do you have a day job as well, Gabby? I know a lot of the players do.
Yeah, I'm currently sitting on the stage at my school that I teach at, waiting for the kids to rock up to play basketball. But I do that Monday through Friday, and I love it. It's pretty cool. But when your footy team's not doing well, you hear it.
I can imagine.
When you play the next game, or when you do well. Yeah, no, absolutely. And no filter at all because the kids are from kindy through year 12, so they don't have any.
My parents said you suck.
That's it. Yeah, that's exactly what I've gotten before.
It's kids and old people. They just, when you get older, you don't care, and when you're young, you don't know. So either way, Gabby, we're looking forward to a victory from the Mighty Dockers against the Blues. Thanks for joining us this morning. We know you're busy, so good on you, mate. Keep up the good work.
No worries. Thank you, guys.
Shaun Sport is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.